and sale. Folks, you're witnessing a historic morning here at the Missouri State Fair. This is the first time to bring all of these awards and different items together under one roof, under one day, to showcase the best of Missouri agriculture. As we welcome you here this morning, this program showcases more of Missouri's finest of agricultural projects that were exhibited this year at the Missouri State Fair. We'd like to take this time to recognize the Carcass Award winners from those species holding competitions this year. This is historically, as you know, has been held over at the Ag Building, and we're thankful to pull all these champions together here today for one great big event. So without further ado, I'm going to ask you if you would please turn your attention over here to the north wall. I'm going to turn to this morning's duties right on over to Mr. Greg Onstott. He is the Carcass Contest Superintendent, and he's also at the Missouri Department of Agriculture. Greg, if you would please take it away, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Wes. Glad to be here. And again, like he mentioned, we used to be over in the Ag Building, and we've made some changes this year, so we're looking forward to this. And by all means, hope that you all have a good morning and it goes well. Just a couple real quick housekeeping things before we kick it off. We're going to take pictures here out in the center, so if you're not getting an award, just kind of be respectful and stand back and let them take their picture with the award. First thing this morning, I'd like to turn the microphone over to Director Chin, the Missouri Department of Agriculture Director, and let her say a few words and introduce our dignitaries that we might hear that are here, and anything else she'd like to say.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you everybody for being here. This is a wonderful crowd. For years, we've been saying we needed to move the Carcass Show presentation out of the Ag Building. It was too crowded, you couldn't hear. Not everybody got to be a part of it, and we really weren't honoring these kids the way that they needed to be. So I am thrilled that you guys are all here to be a part of this great opportunity for these kids to have the recognition that they truly deserve. Because at the end of the day, the livestock truly are about raising food, and that is truly what the Missouri State Fair is about. With me today, we have a few dignitaries. We have our brand new State Fair Director, Mr. Jason Moore, who has done an amazing job this year. Let's give him a big round of applause. We also have our State Fair Chairman of the Commission, Mr. Kevin Roberts. And I know we have other commissioners here. We have Byron Roach, we have Todd Hayes, we have Randy Little, Gerald Andrews. Okay, they're all sitting over here. Ed Adams, Travis Elliott, and Jamie Johansson. They are your State Fair Commission. So, and then we could not forget our queen from Chillicothe, Miss Claire. So if you haven't had a chance to visit with Claire, please do. She has just been a great representation and role model for the Missouri State Fair. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Okay, thank you, Director. Appreciate that, and thank you for everybody attending. All right, we're getting into the awards part of this, and just a few things that we always like to mention about the Carcass shows is we have 4 different species, and we just kind of give an overview of what we did with those. The Steer Carcass Show, we had 62 entries, and those were processed by the Tyson Foods in Joslin, Illinois. The Barrel Classic, 34 entries. Those were processed by the University of Missouri Food Sciences in Columbia. Lamb Carcass went to Colorado Lamb and Brush, Colorado. There were 77 of those. And the Meat Goat Show, there was 51 entries, and they were processed by Hetherington Meat Processing, as well as the University of Missouri Animal Science. So we sure want to thank all those processors for doing that for us. Otherwise, we couldn't do this. As always, we'll do a group picture after we give all the awards. We'll do those over here behind me, and we'll guide you to that. Once you get your awards, you can take those with you. Trophies that you see out here, these were sponsored by Missouri Cattlemen's Association, the Missouri Pork Association, Missouri Sheep Producers Merchandising Council, as well as for the goats, the Missouri Department of Agriculture Market News. So again, we want to thank those. Missouri State Fair contributes almost $13,000 for premiums for these shows. So again, we want to thank Jason and his staff and the Missouri State Fair for providing those premium money. Just to go through a list of the industry support that we have, MFA Feed, as well as the Missouri Cattlemen's Association, Dr. Curtis Long and Missouri Angus Association. We sure want to thank them. The Missouri Hereford Simmental Shorthorn Association, as well as Missouri Red Angus, Fountain Charolais, and Tiger Country Charolais, and in addition to the barrel specials, the Missouri Berkshire Association, as well as the Missouri Spot Association. Okay, now what everybody's been waiting for, the trophy time. So we'll start with the barrels. First up is the Grand Champion Over Barrel Classic Carcass winner, and that goes to Miss Lila Bollinger from California, Missouri. And the reserve champion Carcass goes to Madison Wolf from Chillicothe, Missouri. Did Madison not make it, maybe? Okay. Okay, all right, she's showing. We'll get that to her. All right. The lamb carcass grand champion goes to Sarah Lasher from Bethany, Missouri. Yeah. And you might as well stay there because you had the reserve champion Carcass as well. So reserve champion exhibitor is Sarah Lasher. Okay, meat goat, Carcass champion, Ella Johnson from Chillicothe, Missouri. And the reserve champion meat goat carcass winner is Bryson Morrison from Hume, Missouri. Now for the steers, we'll start with the lean retail class. The champion lean retail class exhibitor was Aiden Oswald from Monroe City. The reserve champion lean retail steer goes to Lucy Leonbauer from Palmyra. Quality Hotel class champion steer Gus Shane from Holt, Missouri. Reserve champion Legacy Custom Meats from LaGrange, Texas, Alan Lafiste, and David Hobbs is going to accept that for them. And then the overall grand champion steer carcass for the whole show, Gus Shane from Holt, Missouri. Reserve champion, Legacy Custom Meats from LaGrange, Missouri. LaGrange, Texas. I'm sorry. And a longtime sponsor of this show, has done a lot for this show, is Dr. Curtis Long and Briarwood Farms, and he has a couple of awards that he would like to present.
Okay, keep it posted. Thank you very much. Thanks to the Missouri Department of Agriculture for all the effort they've put into this work. Getting it combined over here is just an excellent idea. You've got all the people here, the people from the state that are interested in agriculture, and it should really be beneficial for the Missouri State Fair. Thanks for the Missouri State Fair for sponsoring these awards. The important thing here is not so much the awards, but each one of these kids or children here that have entered are not in trouble on the streets. They're not trading drugs. They're not getting DWIs. They're not spending the weekend in jail. They're so busy with their projects, they can't get in trouble. So that's the good thing. Number two, this is a good promotion for agricultural products, and particularly for beef. If it tastes good and is tender, they'll be back and eating it, and the market will always be here to keep things viable on all ends. So now, Luke Warfield, would you come up, please? This is David Warfield's grandson of our manager here at Briarwood. He's going to show you first his belt buckle he got. We're going to tell you a little bit about his steer. That's the belt buckle that he got from Briarwood. His steer graded Choice Plus, had a yield grade of 3.2, a ribeye of 12.2, and he's the best gate opener in Bates County, I can tell you that. He works with me every day. Thank you. And the next one is I'd like to Keneally Ward. She's going to show you her belt buckle that she got from Briarwood. Keneally steer was a Choice, yield grade 3 with a 12.2 ribeye. Okay. Well, thank you folks for this good program they got here. Just a little pitch for Briarwood. Quality Angus sale the third Sunday in March at Briarwood. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Long. We appreciate that. Now the Missouri Cattlemen's Association, they have some awards that they'd like to give. They sponsor this. They give the highest marbling score, largest ribeye, and the Chef's Award winner. So, Mike, you want to say a few things?
Absolutely. Good morning. Following Doc Long is always a challenge, but I'm Mike Deering, the Executive Vice President of the Missouri Cattlemen's Association. Several years ago, we've been longtime sponsors of the awards for this contest, but several years ago, our members decided to step up their game and invest more into this contest, and the reason is because this contest is truly representative of what they do day in and day out, trying to provide the best beef possible for the end user, for the consumers, be that restaurants, be that at your home, hotels, etc. So we have 3 separate awards that we're going to pass out. $250 each in scholarship money, or they can reinvest that in projects however they want to do that. So the largest ribeye goes to Jaden Lauer. And an extra $250 for the highest marbling score. There was actually a tie. The tie was broke by membership. So in order to qualify for these, you have to be a member of the Missouri Junior Cattlemen's Association. So Payson Larrick, highest marbling score of 70. And this last one's kind of the big one. This is a Chef's Choice Award. So the way this is handled is we send all the Carcass data to the Culinary Center, to our chefs that represent the Beef Checkoff in Denver, Colorado with the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Their culinary team works with high-end restaurants to identify which carcass is the most ideal for those high-end eating experiences. So the winner of that was Thomas Rogers. And presenting the awards is the current Missouri Cattlemen's Association president, Mr. Chuck Miller.
Thank you, Mike, and sure, thank you to the Missouri Cattlemen's Association for that. And this year we have a new sponsor and award, and that is from Fountain Charlet and Tiger Country Charlet, and I think they have a couple of presentations to give as well.
Well, we are just, both of the Charlet breeders in Missouri for several years, and we're just ecstatic that the Charlet swept the Carcass show. This is the best show, in my opinion, on the fairgrounds, because this tells us what we're doing. You know, we want to produce wholesome, healthy beef, and this shows us where that's at. So kudos to Greg for always being an advocate for this program, for the Department of Ag, for the commissioners, for everyone, because I hope this program stays around. And for any of you that want to add sponsorships and premiums, I'm sure Greg would love to visit with you. So Tiger Country Genetics, Steve Curtis, and myself with Fountain Charlet have added premium money to the Charlet Influence winners, the Champion and Reserve. So we'd like to present that to Gus at this time.
Yes, come on up. Gus Shane. Good. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to honor some junior exhibitors. We'll start with the barrels. The top junior exhibitor goes to Lila Bollinger from California, Missouri. Madison Wolf is the second place junior exhibitor for barrels from Chillicothe, Missouri, and I think she's over showing, right? Okay. In the lambs, Coy Honeycutt was your first place junior exhibitor from Richmond, Missouri. Second place, Peyton Fanner from Honeywell, Missouri. For the meat goats, Ella Johnson from Chillicothe. Second place, Bryson Morrison from Hume, Missouri. For the steers, first place junior exhibitor is Gus Shane from Holt, Missouri. Second place junior exhibitor goes to Aiden Oswald from Monroe City. Also, during the live show, when we show the steers live on Monday, we have a little evaluation contest with a youth and adult division, and we give out trophies that are sponsored by the Missouri Cattlemen's Association. Thank you to them. And then the cash awards sponsored by the Missouri State Fair. So the adults first goes to William Hazelrig from Columbia, Missouri. Second place adult, Tim Larrick from Shelbina. There was 1 point difference, so it was a close competition. And in the youth division, first place goes to Allie Johnson from Stover, Missouri. Second place goes to Lily Eaton from Canton, Missouri. I'm not sure, she may not have made it. So. All right. And MFA has been a sponsor for these Carcass shows for quite a time as well. And I think we have Kevin Daniel, the Sedalia store manager, here to make a presentation.
Okay. Just like to congratulate all the youth that participated in the show this year. MFA is a proud supporter of all the future of the agriculture industry, and we would want to congratulate Lila Bollinger for winning the Carcass show this year for her hard work with her hogs, so really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kevin, appreciate that. Also a sponsor is the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council, and I think we have Mark Leonbauer here to represent them. And we have what we call a Carcass sweepstakes, where we award the top 4-H and FFA exhibitor based on the number of points that they've earned through all the Carcass shows, as well as the top 4-H club by county, and then a top FFA chapter as well. So we'll start with the barrels, and I think this is $100 first place. For 4-H goes to Lila Bollinger from California, Missouri. And for FFA goes to Hayden Duncan from Centertown, Missouri, representing Columbia FFA. For lambs, 4-H goes to Peyton Fanner from Honeywell, Missouri. And for FFA goes to Hayden Duncan from Centertown, Missouri. Goats, 4-H, Bryson Morrison from Hume, Missouri. And FFA for goats, Ella Johnson from Chillicothe, Missouri. Steers, Gus Shane from Holt, Missouri, 4-H. And representing FFA from Buckland, Braxton Switzer. And now for the 4-H county, this year it goes to Montauk County 4-H clubs. I think we should have a few representing Montauk County 4-H. Busy Bee, I believe, is most of them. That's it. And this year, the FFA chapter, the $500 award goes to the Columbia FFA. Okay, that is all the awards for this presentation. Again, thank you for everyone being here, and appreciate all the sponsorships if you represent someone that sponsors this, and for sure all the exhibitors who take time to participate in this particular show. So with that, Carly, where are we going for picture? Okay, for those award winners, grab your board and then go to the backdrop over here behind me, and they will take your pictures. And that concludes this part of the program today. I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. West.
All right, well, thank you kindly, Greg. You bet. What a great morning to recognize all those champions there today. But here's the best part, folks. Here's the time of the day that you get to reward these youngsters that you just seen had summer's worth of hard work and dedication. As they go to the backdrop and take their pictures, they're going to make their way right back here, and we're going to be having a live auction today to reward those youngsters. Greg, I want to thank you kindly for those awards today, and this sale has been made possible by the Youth in Agriculture. That committee is comprised of 30-plus volunteers across the great state of Missouri that are members that help raise funds for the Best of Missouri sale and the Sale of Champions that we'll be having here later this afternoon, as well as they may make possible all the scholarships for all these kids that you'll see here this afternoon that won those. Just like our Sale of Champions, 25% of the Best of Missouri sale proceeds will go to the Youth in Ag to help fund those scholarship programs. In any non-youth exhibitor that will sell today, 100% of those proceeds will be going to Youth in Ag. This is the 32nd year of Youth in Ag, and I am so excited to say that we have reached the $1 million mark in scholarships and over 878 students involved in agriculture scholarships. You betcha. Folks, that's a great milestone to pass up and this auction here today will help keep that going. So might I remind you, as I will a couple times today, if you know seniors going into high school that have exhibited at least one time here at the Missouri State Fair, they're eligible for this scholarship. Make sure they get on board with us here. We'd like to give special thanks and recognition to Chuck Miller, Chick Kemp, Caroline Sick, and our Youth and Ag Committee, as well as the Missouri State Fair Commissioners and the Youth and Ag Committee for making this new venture a reality. Thanks for showing up with us earlier this morning to make one big day of this great event. I'd be remiss if I don't mention a great big thank you to America's Heartland Packing. They're a major supporter of helping get the Best of Missouri sale kicked off and running. They're located right back here in the back corner. Please talk to those good folks. Tell them thank you for putting their money together to help this be a real reality. We'd also like to thank Carly Travis and Chloe Eoff of the Missouri Department of Agriculture, going to be streaming this auction live on the Department of Ag's Facebook page, and Natalie Pfeiffer with Missouri Farm Bureau Federation, who's videotaping this event. I'll tell you what, we heard from Miss Christian earlier, but we've got a new group of people that just came together. I'll tell you what, this is a lady that has the best interest of the Missouri agriculture on her mind each and every day, working on behalf of you folks there with the great state of Missouri. At this point, I'm going to turn the microphone back over to Miss Christian, and she'll make a few remarks. Thank you, ma'am.
Everyone, we really appreciate all of you being here to support the youth, and thank you to America's Heartland Packing for supporting this event. This is a major investment for their company, because these kids are the future of Missouri agriculture, and they want to be purchasing livestock from these kids for years to come. As we all know in this room, the Missouri State Fair isn't about you and I, it's about the youth. And with the commission, every single meeting we have, we try to make this better every year for the youth of Missouri. We really appreciate all the hard work that these kids have put into their projects to make sure that they bring a top-notch animal to the Missouri State Fair. But at the same time, we're also raising money for additional scholarships for our high school seniors who are planning to study agriculture when they get to college. We have to continue to find ways to promote 4-H and FFA and our agriculture careers to our young students, and FFA and 4-H are a great start. These scholarships are vital for some of these kids to be able to have that opportunity to further their education. I also want to thank my team at the Department of Agriculture. Our Missouri Grown team works really hard to promote the products that are grown here in Missouri. So today on the auction, there's a couple of baskets full of Missouri grown, produced, and made products. So we hope that you guys will enjoy that. We also have a couple crates of Missouri wine. So if you've never had the opportunity to visit some of the Missouri wineries, this would be a great opportunity to sample them. We have the Governor's Cup, and then we also have a great sample of some of the winners in our wine contest over the years. We also have a pretty cool basket up here from the Missouri State Fair Dairy Contest. So it's a sampling of all the great dairy products that we have that are raised and produced right here in the state of Missouri. We really appreciate you coming to this to support these kids, and thank you for the organizers of the sale. This is the first year that we've done it this way. We hope this will become a new tradition, and that each of you will continue to support the youth of Missouri agriculture. Thank you.
We're glad that everybody decided to stick around. When we used to do this, just the awards down in the Ag building, poor Dr. Long would be there and nobody could hear him, and it was crowded. Didn't work out at all. So we're thrilled to be able to bring that here and recognize all these people and actually give them the recognition they deserve. The sale, this is a new thing. I've told different people, don't get discouraged. You have to walk before you can run. This isn't meant to detract from the Sale of Champions at all, but it's also an opportunity to give some additional love to a whole lot of kids. And if you could see the smiles on their faces as they came down to get their award, it was well worth it. So get your checkbook out, let's bid high, let's go for it.
You bet. Thank you kindly. We appreciate all the hard work by all the people behind the scenes on this program. To all the exhibitors today that are selling items here in our Best of Missouri sale, when we introduce you and introduce your item, if you would, please just make your way right in front of the crowd, right in front of these tables, and we'll get right underway. It is indeed my great privilege to be working alongside Chaz Wheeler today. He's going to be conducting the live auction. He's going to make a few remarks, and we'll get right underway. Chaz, take her away.
Wes, thank you very much. It's an honor and privilege to be here once again and serve as your auctioneer for the Missouri State Fair Sale of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, my comments are going to be extremely brief, but I can tell you what we see today is our future. It's our future community leaders, state leaders, national leaders, and it's absolutely essential that we get in and support them to the very, very best of our abilities. This is a live sale. Anyone here can purchase an item today, an animal, or whatever you would like to purchase. All we need is your God-given name after I say sold and the sold price, okay? So put your hands in the air. We're going to go right along. This morning's auction, we're going to be ringside with my good friend Brett Sayre to my left, my good friend David Hobbs right over here to my right, so you can bid your judgment to them. Ladies and gentlemen, we've heard from a lot of people. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let Wes introduce the first lot of the morning edition of the sale, and we're going to be underway.
All right, well, thank you kindly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the sale started off with our grand champion carcass steer. You just heard him announced earlier, Mr. Gus Shane from Holt, Missouri. Make your way up here, cowboy. We want to mention that the buyer will receive a gift basket, but the buyer will get some of the cuts of the steaks shipped to them. That won't be going home with you here today. We will get you along with a gift basket, but some of those cuts from these steers will be mailed right to you.
All
Chaz?
right. Lot one, you bet. All right here, the champion steer now. And the auction's underway. And how many dollars hung up here? Now get about 2024 Missouri State Fair. 10,000, did ya? At 10, I had $10,000 on here. Now get about here. Now get about 1,000. Two now. 25, 3. I had $3,000 on here. Now get about 3 now. 3, 3,500. Yes, 5 now. 4. I had $3,500 for 45, 5. At $5,000 on here. Now get able to get $5,000 on here. Now get able to get 45, 5, 55. I'm at $5,000 now, $5,500 here. Now get able to bid $5,000, 55. I'm at $5,000, 5,500. I'm $5,500 here. Now get able to get 5. Who give $250? I'm at $5,000, $250. I'm at $5,000, bid $250. I'm at $5,000 now, $250 here. Now get able to get 50, $250. I'm at $5,000 now, $250 here. Now get able to bid now $250 here. Now get able to get now 50, $250. I have. Here we go. Get $5,000, 50, $250, all done, and I sold $5,000 on it, $5,000. You bet. Give them a round of applause. Absolutely. We appreciate them.
That buyer number will be all right, Missouri Beef Industry Council, Grant Company, they're out of St. Joe, and Larry Asherman are the buyers on that one. Thank you kindly. All right, now we make our way to our champion carcass barrow exhibited by Lila Bollinger from California, Missouri, right there front and center.
Hey, the champion barrel now. All right here, and how many dollars here? 10, did ya? I had 10,000 on it. 1, 2. I'm at 2, 3. I had 2, 3. Yes, 3, 4. I'm at 4 now. 5. I'm at 4,000. 5,000. 5, 6,000. I'm at $5,000 now. $6,000 here. Not gonna be able to win the 5. I got 52. Now 4. Now 5. I had 54. 55. I had $5,400 now. $5,500 now. $500 now. 55 now. 5. Did you get 500? Now 600. 5,600. I had 55. 5,600. Where? I am 55, 5,600, $600. You're not going to be able to win $500 now, $5,600 now, $600. You're not going to be able to win $500, 600. I'm at $5,500 now, $600 now, 55, $5,600 now, $600 now, 5,600. I had 55, $5,600. You're not going to be able to win $500 now, $600. You're not going to be able to get now $5,600. I have 55, $5,600, $600 now, $600, and I last and final call 55, $5,600. I have sold it, 5,500 David's way. Bidder 29, is that right?
Hey, that'll be going to the Missouri Pork Producers Association. Thank you kindly. Make sure you go by the pork chop tent and tell them thank you.
Right.
All right, next in line is going to be our grand champion Carcass lamb, Mr. Coy Honeycutt from Richmond, Missouri is front and center.
All right, the grand champion lamb now. Here we go here and having another $10,000 did you? I get 3, 4. I'm at 4, 5, 6, now 7. I'm at 7, 8, 8,000, 9. I've got 8,000, 9, 10. I'm at 9,000 now 10,000. I get about 90, 10 now 10, 5. I get 10,000 now 5, 500 now 10, 2, 10, 4. 10,004. 10,004 now 5. I'm at 10,500 now 500. I got 10, 4, 10, 5. I'm at 10,500 now, $500. You're not going to be able to get $500. You're not going to be able to get 10, 5. I'm at 10, 4, 10, 5. I get 10,500 and $500 and 10,005. Yep, $500 and 10,005. I 10,004, 10,500 all done. Here we go. 10, 4, 10, 5 and all done. And I have sold the lamb. Carcass, 10,400. Bidder 7.
Yep, that'll be Missouri Sheep Merchandising Council and the Missouri Sheep Producers and Rural Roots. And we also want to say thank you to all those hometown supporters that added in as well. Okay, next in line is going to be our grand champion meat goat exhibited by Ella Johnson from Chillicothe, Missouri.
Who right here on the meat goat right here. Here we go here. I won 10,000 on her 10. I 10,000 on her 3, 4. I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6. I now 7, 8. I'm at 8, 9, 9, 10. I'm at 9,000, 10, 11, 11. I get 12, 13. I get 12,000 now 13, 14. I get 14,000. You're not going to be able to get 14,000. I at 13, 14. I'm at 13, 14,000. I tell you what. Our beef people got to go back to the drawing board, huh? They need to go, they've got to get their tennis shoes on and go to work. Isn't that right? 13, 14, I get 13, what do you get 5? I'm at 13,500 and $500. You're not going to be able to be 13, 13, 5 and all done, but 13, 5. I at 13,000 and $500 and $500 and 13, 13, 5 all done, but 13,500 and all done, and I have sold the goat. 13,000 on it, 13,000. Bidder 15, thank you.
Hey, thank you kindly. That'll be Mizzou Meat Market as well as a bunch of hometown supporters. We want to say thank you kindly to that. Now, as you mentioned there, we do have hometown supporters that do kick into some of these, but unfortunately, some of these results don't come back till late last night, so they really got to get it in gear and go gathered up. So we certainly appreciate you folks that try to make all this the best possible. So we're going to move right into the grand champion hams. Do we have Mayor Sylvie front and center right here from California, Missouri with your grand champion ham?
Here's the grand champion ham. All right, here she comes here. All right, how many dollars? You're not going to get on $5,000 did you? 5,000, 2,000, 2, 3, 25, 3, 35. I'm at 335 now 4. I'm 35 now 4, 4,500 now 45 now 5 now 55. I'm at 5,000 now 55, 5,500 now 55 now 55 6,000. I'm 5,500 now 6,000, 6,000. I'm at 5,500 now 6,000. You're not going to be able to 5,500 now 6,000 now 6,000. 5,500 now 6,000. You're not going to be now $6,000 home. I at 50. Who'll give 5,750? I at 55, 57 and a half. I'm at 5,500 now 5,700 and 50 now 50 now 7 and a half. Here we go. 55, 5,700 and $50 on them, and I have all done. 57 and a half. Sold 5,500. Bidder 30. Is that right, Brett?
Hey, that is the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council. We thank you kindly. Folks, we're going to move right across the Reserve Champion Ham. Right here, the Reserve Champion Ham is exhibited by Carson Petrie from Tipton, Missouri.
All right, Carson Petrie. Now, here we go here in the Reserve Ham here. 2,000 there where, now 25, now 3, now 7.5, 3, 32 and a half, 5, 5, 7.5, 4. I'm at 4, 2 and a half. Now 5, 45, now 5. Yes, 5, 7.5. I'm at 45, now down 47 down 15 down 5 down 47 down 15 down 45 down 7 and a half on him at $4,500 now 47 down 15 down 750 on now 5 now 5,000 5,005 at 47 and a half 5 now $5,000 5 you $5,000 to $5,000 you're not gonna be able to win 5,000 but get $5,000 on you're not gonna be able to get 5,000 I have I'm at 47 and a half 5 reserve ham and now $5,000 and $5,000 do you want them you're not gonna be able to get 5,000 I have it all done 47.50 Hobbs' way bidder 32 thank you Dave Hobbs.
Hey, that'll be going to Fordyce Farms. Thank you kindly to Fordyce Farms. All right, we're going to move right along now to the reserve champion 4-H ham, exhibited by Addison Bradley from Eldon, Missouri.
Here's the reserve grand champion 4-H ham coming. We're going to give him a little time coming on in. All right, here we go. Here's the reserve grand champion 4-H ham now. Here we go here. $5,000 did you? 5,000 where? 5,000, 1,500, $15,000, 1,500. I'm at $1,000 now, 1,500 now, 1,000 now, 1,500 now, 1,000 now, 1,500. 1,000 now, 1,500 now, 1,000 now, 1,500 now, $1,000, 1,500. $1,000 now, 1,500 now, 1,500 now, 1,000 now, 1,500 now, 1,000, 15 where? $1,000 now, 15, $1,000. Who give $1,250? $1,000, 12 and a half, $1,000 now, $1,250. I'm at $1,000 now, $1,250 down, $1,250 on. You're not going to be able to get $1,250 down, $1,250. I'm at $1,000, $1,250. $1,000 now, $1,250 down, $1,250 on. You're not going to be able to get $1,000 now, $1,250. $1,000 down, $1,250, $1,250 on. You're not going to be able to get $1,250 on. You're not going to be able to get 12 and a half. $1,000 down, 12 and a half. $1,000 down, $1,250. Here we go. $1,000, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and all done. You're gonna do it. $1,000, $1,250, 12 and a half, and I have sold it. 1,000. Wes's way.
All right, that'll be $1,000, plus we're gonna add on top of that 3,015 from hometown supporters. We want to thank you kindly for that. All right, we're gonna move along. You bet. Put your hands together. We're gonna move on to your reserve champion FFA ham, exhibited by Kirsten Lawson from California, Missouri.
You bet. All right, right here. How many dollars? Now, what are you gonna do now? Here we go. How many dollars? You're not gonna be able to get $1,000, $1,500, $1,000, 1,500 down, 1,000 down, 1,500 where? 1,000 down, 1,500 down, 1,000 down, 15 and now 2 down. Do it. You're not gonna be able to get 25 now, 3 and 3 now, 3,000 down, 3 and 3. Yes, 335. 35 and 4 and 4,000 down, 4 and 45 and 5 and 55, 55 down, 55, 6,000. 55 down, 6,000 down, 55 down, 6,000. Down 55 down 6,000. I'm 55 down 6,000. I got 57 and a half. 6,000. Brett, give 9. 59 6,000. I'm at 59 6,000. 59 down 6,000 down 6,000 down 59 down 6,000 down 6,000. I got here. I get here. I get able to get down 6,000 down 59 down 6,000. All done. Here we go. 6,000. 6,000. You want them, and I have sold it. 5,900. I think Wes has got this.
Boy, that's a great group from California, Missouri that put funds together from the hometown supporters group there in California. We want to thank them kindly. Next, we're going to move along to Tori Petrie. She's going to be our open ham champion exhibitor. She hails from Tipton, Missouri.
Miss Petrie's back again, is that right? Oh, they must know how to do it. You bet. All right, right here. You're not going to get 5,000 on the champion open ham. 5 at 5,000. Now 5. Who give 1,000? 1,000. 15. You $1,000 now. 15. 1,500. I'm 1,000 now. 15. 1,500 now. 1,000 now. 1,500 now. 15. You're not going to be able to get 1,000 now. 15 now. 15. 1,500. I'm 15 now. 2 now. 2 now. 2 now. 70 now. 2. I'm 2,000 now. 2 now. 2,000. I'm at 17. You're not going to be able to get 2 now. 2 2 now. $2,000. You're not going to be able to get 2,000 down 2. I'm at 17, but and 2 no 2,000 down 2 no 2,000 you're not going to be able to get 2 no $2,000 on. I'm at 17, but and 2 and 2,000 down 2 no $2,000 on. You're not going to be able to get 2 no 2,000. Here we go. 2,000 now 2 now 2,000. I have it all done. 17 I have 2. Sold it. Brett Sayers way 1,750. Kevin Roberts, Missouri State Commissioner, State Fair Commissioner. Thank you, Kevin. Heard from him earlier.
All right, thank you
Thank
kindly,
you.
Kevin. You bet. Next one up for grabs is going to be your grand champion bacon, exhibited by Aiden Bolton from Bowling Green, Missouri.
Where are they?
Aiden, are you in the
There he
house?
is. There he
There we
comes.
come.
He's Cool Hand Luke, isn't he? There we go. All right, look at there and having another time. Here now, you're not gonna be able to get 5,000 or 5,000, 15, 1,000, down 59, down 2, now 25, down 25, now 3, 7.5, 3, 3,000. Yes, 3, 32.5. I'm at 3 now, 250. I'm at 3, 2.5, 5. And now 35. I'm 32, 50, now 35, 35, now 5, now 3,500. Here now gonna be able to 5, now 32, 55, at 35, now 5, now 35, 35, now 5, you're not going to be able to get 3,500. I'm at 32, 50, and 5. 35, now 5, now 35, now 3,500. At 35, now 5. Here we go. 35, 5, 3,500, now 5, now 32 and a half, 3,500, now 5. Sold. 30, 250. 30 is your buyer, Wes.
Buyer 30, that'll be the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council. Once again, we want to
That's a
thank
couple
you
for them,
kindly.
you betcha.
All right. We're going to bring Cade O'Bannon up here with your reserve champion bacon. Cade comes from Hallsville, Missouri. Front and center, Cade. There you are, buddy.
You bet. All right, here we go. Here's the reserve grand champion overall bacon. Want me to give here and have another time? You're not going to get 7,000 ordered. I get 225. I 5 and 3 and 35 and 37.5, 4, 42.5, 5, 5 and 7.5, 5,000, 2.5, 55, 7.5, 6,000, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 7. At 7 down to now 7. Now 2.5. I'm at 7 down to now 250. You're not going to be able to get 7 bid now 250. I'm at 7 down to now 250. Look at your Nana. She's wanting you to smile, young man. 72.5. At 7 down, under now 250, now 250. They pay for those teeth. They're proud of them. 772.5. I'm at 7 down, under now 250. You're not going to be able to get 250. You're not going to be able to get 70, 250. You're not going to be able to get 2.5. 7,250 all done. Sold it. $7,000. Brett Sayers way 7,000. 37's a buyer. Thank you.
And 2, that'll be
Oh, okay.
Nutrient Ag and Mike Kehoe. Nutrient Ag and Mike Kehoe, thank them kindly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you the reserve champion 4-H bacon, exhibited by Blaine Owen from Carrollton, Missouri.
Here's Blaine. All right, right there. How many dollars here? Here we go here. How many dollars down there? You betcha. All right. What are you going to get? I'm going to get 5,000 down 225. I'm at 25 down 3. I 3 and 3,000 down 25 down 3 and 3,000 here. Not going to be able to get 7.5, 3 and 32.5. Now 5 and 5, 7.5. Now 35. To get 2.5, 3,500. I got 3, 34. Brett 4. At 4 now 5. Now 35. Now 5, 5 now 34, 35. At 3,400 and 5. Down 5, 5 down 5 to get down 35 down 5, 5 down 35 down 5 to get down 35 and all done. 34, 3,500 down 500 now 3,500 down 500. Sold it. 3,400.
All right, congratulations, partner. That'll be from a great group of folks
job,
there
buddy.
in the
Good
community of
job.
Carrollton, Missouri, from the Hometown Supporters Group. Thank them kindly. All right, next we're bringing the reserve champion FFA bacon, Mallory Kroger from Smithton, Missouri.
Oh, right here from Smithton now. Here we go here. How many dollars on this bacon here? And how many dollars out of yes, sir. Thank you. I 2 and 25. I 5 and 3 and 35 and 4 and 45 and 5 and 55 and 55. 6 down 65. I 65 down 6 down 5 down you're not getting 55's a bid. 6,000. I 55 down 6,000. 55 down 6,000 down 6,000 down 55 down 6,000 down. Give me 7.5. 55 down 5,700 and 50 down 5 down 50. 700 and 15 down 5 down 7.5 now 6,000. I had 6,000 down 6,000 down 6,000 ringer. I had 6,000 down 6,000 and now 6,000 2.5. I'm at 6,000 down 2.5. I had 6,000 down 2.5. On the here now get here now get a baby to get 250. I'm at 6,000 down 2.5. On the here now get a baby to get 250. Here we go. $6,000 250. I have it all done. But down here done 2.5. Sold it. $6,000. David Hobbs's way. Bidder 6. Bidder 6.
Oh, that'll be Simmons Bank. Thank you kindly. Glad to have you folks
Hey,
put your
give them a
hands
round of
together.
applause, ladies and gentlemen, right out of the blue. We appreciate them. You bet you.
On top of hometown support there as well. All right, well, thank you kindly. That one will total up with the hometown support $11,300.
Hey, give him a round of applause on that bacon, $11,300. What do you say?
All
Come
right.
on, Little, put your hands together.
Last chance on a bacon right here. Your open bacon champion comes from Amanda Rowe Haas from Curryville, Missouri.
You bet, right there. All right, $100 here. Now get the down here. 10. I 10,000 down 10,000. 15. I 1,000 down 15. 1,500 down 1,000 down 1,500. 1,000 down 15. 1,500 down 1,000 down 1,500 down 1,000 down 15. 1,500. Here now get a baby. Here now get a baby. 1,000 down 15. 1,000 down 15. 1,500 down 1,000 down 15. 1,500. Here now get a baby. Here now get a baby. Down 15. 1,500 down $1,000. 1,500. 1,000 down 15. Where? 1,500's all. $1,000, 1,500 on them. 1,000 down 15, 1,500 down 1,000 down 1,500 down 15, 1,500 down 1,000. Who give 1,250? $1,000, 12 and a half. I'm 1,000 down 1,250. I'm here. I get a baby to get 1,000 down 1,200 down 15 down 1,000 down 12 and a half. I'm 1,000 down 1,250. 1,200 down 50 down 1,250. I'm here. I get a baby to get 12 and a half. 12 now 15, 15, 15, 12 and a half, 15 right there. I 1,250 and 15, 1,500 down 1,500 down 15, 1,500 down 1,250 and 15 and 1,500 down 1,000. I get the here I get a baby to get down 1,500. Here I get a baby to get down 15, 15. You want them and I have all done. $1,500, 15. You want them and I have sold it. Front row, second row, I should say. There's Charles Rosencrans, ladies and gentlemen. Bidder 14.
Hey, that'll be Fools Creek Land and Cattle. Charlie Rosencrans, thanks a million, sir.
Guys, the youth have had no better friend than Charles Rosencrans and family over the years, I promise you.
No doubt
I've lived
about
and
it.
breathed it.
No doubt about it. Now we got some special items up for auction. I do want to make mention, any of you buyers that would like a picture with the exhibitor that you purchased today, you can do so over there at the backdrop. We just have 4 or 5 more very exciting items to get through, and if you'd like to wait until then, you're welcome to do so. But right now, we're going to roll right into the award-winning Missouri-grown product basket number 1. Right there in front of Brett, Sarah, you can see those items right there in the center. This basket is filled with top-selling products from the Missouri-grown store from last year's fair. But that's not all. These collections come in a stunningly handcrafted wooden case, which is a piece of history from the state of Missouri itself, handmade by Mark Wolf. Mark, I seen you around earlier. I thank you kindly for hand making all of these beautiful, beautiful wooden items here. And of course, that wood came from the State Fair Director's residence. And I'll tell you what, that house stood proudly on the outskirts of the fairgrounds for over a century and carries the placard right on front of these, which honors its rich legacy and history. Imagine the stories that could be told within each grain of that wood. Inside of each of those baskets are a great big item of goodies. I'll tell you what, we'll sell you the first basket.
You bet. Basket number 1, 10,000 on her. Is that the one? 10,000 and 1,000. 15, now 2, 25, 3, 35, 4, 45, 5, 5, 55, 6, 6,000 on 65. I'm at 6,000 down 5, down 6,000 down 5, down 6,500. I'm at 6,000 down 500 down 5, down $6,000, 65 down 5, down 6,000 down 5, down 65. I'm at 6,000 down 5, down here now get a baby to get 2.5. I'm at 6,000 down 2.5. On here now get a baby to get 250 on here now 62.5. I'm at 6,000 down 2.5. Hold on. Anybody else on basket number 1? At 6,000 down 2.5, 2.5. On here now get a baby to get 2. These should have been behind a curtain or something. 6,000 down 2.5 now 2.5. Hold on. You want them? 6,000 2.5, and I have sold it. $6,000 on it. 6,000.
Buyer 12, that's going to be the legislators for Kehoe Group. We want to thank them all kindly. I'm going to read you that list of names real quick. Tell you about the great support behind Kehoe. We have Brad Pollock, Greg Sharp, Cindy O'Laughlin, Barry Hovis, Roger Reddy, Danny Busick, Bill Faulkner, Jim Calbrick, Kent Hayden, Lincoln Hogue, Curtis Gregory, Ron Copeland, Mike Hafner, Lane Roberts, Donnie Brown, John Black, Jeff Varnon, Jeff Knight, Rudy Veet, Denny McGall, Terry Thompson, John Voss, Jamie Berger, Jason Bean, Willard Haley, Doyle Justice, Tim Taylor, Dan Hoke, Sandy Crawford, and Dan Hageman. Thank you kindly to all those folks. Now, If you missed that first basket,
There you go,
here's another
chance.
one just like it.
Here's another opportunity. You bet. All right, right there. Basket number 2. All right. How about another time? You're not going to be able to get 25, 3, 3 and 35, 4 and 45 and 5 at 555, 6, 6 down. Yes, 6 now 5. I'm at 6 down. Now 5. Now 5 to get by. Now 6 down. Now 5. 5. Now 6 down. Now 6,500. I'm at 6 down. Now 5. Now 5 to get by. Now 65. Now 5 to get by. Now 5. 5 down. Here now get able to get 500 now 6,500 at $6,000 5. I'm at 6,000 down 5 now 65 down 5 to get now 65 down 5 all done. Anybody else 2.5 help you? 6,250 at 6,000 down 2.5 6,000 down 2.5. Do you want them? You're not going to be able to get down 250. I have sold it 6,000 straight away.
Maryland's carrying the mail
13.
on buyer 13. That's going to be the group of farmers for Kehoe. This will be
Hey,
farmers
give a
for
round of
Kehoe,
applause.
and I'm going to read those names to you so you know. We have Garrett Hawkins, Davin and Elizabeth Altoff, Dan and Lisa Wallace, Dave Baker and Robin Walker, Richard and Renee Fordyce, Wayne and Anita Vanderwert, Bryce and Tiffany Walker, Charlie and Leslie Rosencrantz, Carolyn and Roblin Winker, Kevin and Marilyn O'Bannon, Joe and Kelly Eddy, Bradley and Dana Shad, Pat and Ashley McCarty, Pat and Patty Wood, Mike and Julie Deering, Fisher Farms Pumpkin Patch, John and Kathy Harris, Ken Theroff, Dave and Cheryl Wood, Jason and Danielle Lutz, Chris and Katie Dubert, Brian and Debbie Garton, Brian Munslinger, Scott and Riss Hayes, David Dick, Jeff, Andrea and Jasper Reed, Jimmy and Linda Long, Livestock, Bobby and Joe Rankin, Missouri Soy, Missouri Pork, Missouri Corn, Missouri Cattlemen's Foundation. Thank you all kindly for the great support. All right. Next item, right there in front of Mr. Brett Sayre, is going to be the best of class cheese box
Ooh,
as
look
well.
here.
Comes in that same great case that we talked about with the Missouri grown boxes as well. This is a gift basket assortment of award-winning selection of cheeses from the great state of Missouri.
All right, let's sell the best of cheese now. The best of cheese, $1,000 where? $1,000 got 500, $750, $1,000, 12, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 15, ask her, I got 15, 15, 15, I got here, I get down 15, at 12 and a half, 15, 15, 12, oh, I had 7.5 here, I thought, $7,500, thousand, I'm looking for ringers, $7,500, yep, $1,000, here, I get you said they were out there, I had $7,500, $1,000, do you want them, here, I get a baby, $1,000, $1,000, here, I get a baby, $1,000, and I have it all done on the best of cheese. Sold it, $750. Brett Sayre's Way,
Is that
25 and 28.
Midwest Dairy and Mizzou Independent Aggies, I believe.
All right,
Thank
thank
you
you.
kindly to Midwest Dairy and the Independent Aggies. All right, folks, we have saved 2 very important items here for last. The second to last item we're going to sell you this morning is the Best of Class Missouri Wine Collection Case. Up for auctions, a truly exceptional item, the 2024 Missouri Best of Class Wine Collection. This is not just any wine collection, folks. This is the cream of the crop, carefully curated by the wine experts from across the nation who gathered this summer at the Governor's Wine Cup competition to evaluate Missouri's finest wines. Each bottle of the collection represents the pinnacle of each category, ranging from dry to sweet and everything in between. These 12 award-winning wines are blindly judged and emerged victorious, offering an exquisite tasting experience for every palate. But folks, as we mentioned earlier, that awesome wine case right there comes from the same State Fair building that all the rest did. Mark, thank you kindly for the handcraft of those wonderful, wonderful
bet.
products that carry that
Stand up
placard.
over there, fella. Stand up.
So
will
glad
you?
to have
There
you and all the
are.
work
There he
you've
is.
done over the years here for the great state of Missouri.
All right, here we go. You're gonna get it all now. Here we go. $2,000 2. I $2,000 500 750. I'm at 5 7 15 7.5 thousand 12 and a half 15 15 17 half 2 2 to 2 to 2,000 down 2. I'm at 17 50 on 2 to 22 and a half 5 7.5 3. I 3 and 3,000 down 2 and a half 35 7.5 4. I 4 now 2 and a half 5 7.5 5 to 5,000 on 5 52 and a half 55. I 7.5 6,000. I now 6,000 now 6,000. now 2.5, I don't know. I'd say now 5, 7.5, 65, 7.5 here. I'd 65, down 7.5, 7,000. I'd $7 down, $7,000. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? $7 down, $7 down, $7,000. You're not going to be able to get down 7,000. I'd 67, 50, and 7. I'd $7 anymore. You're not going to be able to get down 7, 7, 7, baby. You're not going to be able to get down $7,000. What do you think? I get $7 down 7. I'd $7 do you want them? You're not going to be able to get down $7,000. What kind of excuse is that? 67.5, 7. I'd $7 on it, but you're not going to be able to get 7, 7, 7. That's $7,000. Do you want them? And I have it all done. 7,000. Sold. 6,750. David Hobbs' way right over there in the bleachers. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You
Let's
got
get
it
a
all.
name on that one
67.50.
so we can thank him properly and kindly. Now, as we mentioned,
What's
all
the
the
number, sir?
proceeds from these wine will go right to youth and agriculture. All the proceeds, that'll be buyer 31. Dietz Felt Containers, thank you kindly,
sir.
Steve. So glad to have you. Thank you for your support, sir. Now, equally as exciting is going to be our last item up for auction here this morning, the Governor's Wine Cup Honoree Case. This one-of-a-kind item took the 2024 Missouri Governor's Wine Cup. The prestigious 2022 Stonehill Wine Cross J. Norton took home the top honor at the recent Missouri Wine Competition. This single vineyard Norton came named in honor of the former owner Jim Held. Marks as an incredible 7th consecutive Governor's Cup win for Stonehill Winery. Jim received a cancer diagnosis with a prognosis of 2 years to live. Drawing on his strength and his faith, he defied the odds and lived for an incredible 23 more years. To commemorate his victory over the illness, he named the vineyard around his residence the Cross J Vineyard. The cross symbolizes Christ, and if you look closely, you'll see the J is placed behind it to represent his devotion to following Christ. Only 140 cases produced in this limited series. The rarity and craftsmanship of this wine are unparalleled. You have the exclusive opportunity to take home 12 of these award-winning bottles in that same great case. And we got some last-minute news. One of these bottles has been signed by our great governor himself, Governor Parsons, to commemorate the Governor's Wine Cup honoree case. Here we go.
Don't drop it. All right, the Governor's Cup, yes, sir. I had 10,000 where? I had 10,000, 1,000, 1,500. I had 1,500, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, I'm 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,500. You're not going to be able to get 1,000, 1,015. I'm 1,000, 1,015, 1,015, 1,500, 1,000, 1,015, 1,500, 1,015. Now 1,500, 1,015, 1,015, 1,500. Yes, sir.
Let me remind you, all proceeds from this right here will go to Youth and Ag as well. They
Correct.
come in that same great case as the last one.
1,000, 15, now 2. I had 2, now 2, and 25, ma'am, 25. I had 2, now 25, 25, now 3. I had 3, now 3, 35. I had 3,000, now 35. I had 3,500, now 3,500, now 500, now 35, now 500, now 335. Just wait a little bit, 335. I had 35, now 5, now 35, now 3, now 35, now 332 and a half. I'm at 3, now 250. I'm at 3,000, now 250. You're not going to be able to get 3,250. I'm at 3,000. Down 2.5. I'm at 3,000 down 30, 250 down 250. You're not going to be able to get 3,000, but I get 250. I'm at 3 now, 32 and a half. I'm at 3,000 down 250. You're not going to be able to get 3,250 down 250. You're not going to be able to get 3,250 down 250. Now 5. Now 35 down 5. Have a little face, son. 32 and a half. 35. 35 down 5. 500. At 35 down 5. I sell combines for a living, son. 35 down 5. 5 down 5. 35 down 5. You think this is tough? 35 500 at 35 5 35 35. You're out now here down low. 32 and a half from upstairs. 3,500 35 32 and a half 5 well 500 down 35 500 down 35 5 all done. The Governor's Cup $3,500 and $500 and $500. I have sold 3,250 up the bleachers there. Give her a round of applause. She's coming down. Give her a corkscrew. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the buyer here. Granddaddy's Garden. Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, buys the Governor's Cup wine box. That's all for me this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to turn it back over to Wes. I will tell you we're going to be back here for the live lots about 1:30 this afternoon. We'll meet you back here, okay?
That's exactly
Thank
right,
you.
Chaz. Thank you for participating in the first of the Best of Missouri sale. We thank you for your participation. We thank you for your attendance. If you haven't got your picture yet back there at the backdrop, please make your way over to do that. We want to make sure that we say thank you kindly to all the bidders and buyers here today. We'll be right back here promptly at 1:30 for your Sale of Champions. Thank you.